Okay. How's it going, everyone? I'm Adam, and this is the GR2 by GoRuck. This is the Heritage Edition in green, and I have not seen this unboxed or shown off anywhere on YouTube, so I thought I'd make a video about it. So first, let's do the unboxing. So let's talk build and design real quick, because in my opinion, the GR2 is, and the GR1 for that matter, are two of the most beautiful backpacks you can buy, like period. I love me a good futuristic design and some X-Pack materials and ripstop nylon and all the bells and whistles of modern bags, but there's something about just waxed canvas and this like classic backpack shape and silhouette that is just timeless to me. Plus, it's super comfortable when you wear it. Now this bag is on the heavier side compared to something made of like X-Pack, but it's not uncomfortable at all, especially with these padded shoulder straps. And these straps make it really easy to carry heavy loads. They're a little stiff at first and they do take some breaking in, but I recently went to Costa Rica with just this bag and it was perfect. I never felt like anything in this bag was gonna snap or pop or like I was pushing it to its limits. It just handled whatever I threw at it, including some last minute souvenirs that I picked up at the airport. I did not think I would be able to fit anything else in this bag, but somehow I did. So one thing I really like about this bag is that when you open it up, it lays completely flat. It's a flat lay bag, making it very easy to organize exactly what you need in here. Right now it's pretty empty, I'm just commuting to work, but when I was traveling, this was packed with clothes and packing cubes and sandals and sneakers. It was all in here, but it all fit perfectly. Speaking of which, there are two main compartments to the GR2. There's this first main compartment, which is where I kept all of my clothing and my sandals and everything like that when I was traveling. But on a day like today, when I'm just commuting to the office, it's just my notebook, random knickknacks, hard drives, just random stuff. One thing worth noting is up top, there are these Molly webbing straps, which is pretty cool. I didn't really use it that much, but good to know that it's there. And then this pocket right here is nice and elastic, and it's for a ruck plate. So GoRuck is the name of the brand. It's for putting heavy metal plates in your backpack so you could go walking around with it. I usually put my iPad in here. Still works. Then there's also these zippered mesh pockets along the front here, which to be honest, I don't really use much. I'm using this one today just because for some reason I had a lot of small little things that I wanted to bring from home. But for the most part, these stay empty. When I was traveling though, I did use them for my dirty clothes. I would put like my dirty socks up here, dirty underwear here, and kept it separate from the rest of my clean clothes. So it does come in handy. But my favorite thing about the GR2 and the reason I picked up the GR2 over the GR1 has to be this secondary pocket right up top here. And it also opens flat, but this is pretty much where I keep all of my tech stuff. This is where I kept my Nintendo Switch. This is where I kept my spare chargers, spare cables, things like that. It all fit just so perfectly in this front compartment. Now in this compartment up top, this is probably my favorite pocket on the whole damn bag, because you open up the main compartment and it kind of like floats above everything else down here. So every other little thing that I throw into my backpack kind of just drops to the bottom and that's where it stays. But this is where you could keep more important things. Right now it's just this random toolbox, but when I was traveling, I believe I kept my passport in here. So it was just very convenient to just have it right there in another zippered pocket within a zippered pocket. Again, there's also this mesh zipper right here. This one I really do not use. I don't think I've ever put anything in here, but again, it's good to have. I'd rather have it than not have it, because when I'm not using it, it's just super flat. It doesn't take up any space. Flipping this around, then there are these two pockets where, again, random tech items, whatever doesn't fit anywhere else goes in here. By the way, these zippers are really heavy duty. So when I first got it, I was actually a little worried because they were so tough to open. I really had to I felt like I was fighting the zipper every time I wanted to open and close it. But over time, they did get easier to use. Just like the rest of the bag, it kind of molds to how you use it in your back. So now the zipper's pretty good, but listen to that, listen. They sound tough. And it has this other little fabric lip here that protects it from water and stuff, because I don't think this bag is super waterproof or anything like that. I'm not gonna go throwing this in the river, but if you get caught in a rainstorm, wax canvas, pretty damn good. So coming around the back of the bag, there's this hard padding here that protects the laptop. This is where you keep your laptop. It has its own little sleeve right here. That way when you're at TSA or something like that and they ask you to take out your bag, you don't need to go digging through all your stuff. You just whip it out right there, put it back. So love that pocket. I love bags that have that, super clutch, especially for carry-on and travel and stuff. But there are two more pockets that I wanted to show you. One of them is a fan favorite. If you've watched any GR2 videos, everyone loves it. The other one, not so much. So the first one, let's talk about the good one, is this pocket right up here. This is a quick access pocket that you just throw random little knickknacks. Right now I have a smartwatch and headphones. And that's it. That's pretty much all it fits. When I was traveling, this is where I put my sunglasses. It's perfectly shaped and sized for something like a pair of sunglasses, if you're trying to get a visual on what exactly you could keep in here. The top here is this freaking handle too, by the way, freaking awesome. Anyway, the other pocket that people don't really like is this one right up front. So I get it, because this is a hard pocket to get anything in and out of when the bag is packed. Right now, not a huge deal. I can throw my hand in here, move around, no biggie. When this bag is really packed out though, to the point where you have to sit on it to close the zipper, those kind of days, this pocket is basically useless because you can't really get into it. But I have found a way to make it work for me, and that is this tool roll. So because of the way that it opens up, I'm able to kind of make it a little bit flatter than it would normally be. And even when this thing was packed out, it was a bit of a struggle, but I was able to just get this stuff in here. So this tool pouch is my secret weapon. If I leave the house and I don't have this in my bag, I'm turning around to get it, because this has everything that I actually need. In the mornings, I don't always use the same bag. Sometimes I grab a lighter bag if it's hot out. Sometimes I'll grab this bag if I know I'm gonna be carrying heavy things. Sometimes if I'm just going to the park, I just grab a tote. What do I need a backpack for? I need this though. This goes with me anywhere. Anyway, I got sidetracked. So this pouch goes right into the front pocket right here. And that's how I was able to make this pocket work for me. If you don't have something similar like this, just a pouch or some way to keep everything organized, it is really hard to go digging around this front pocket when the bag is packed out. And then on the front, there's also this little Velcro thing. I have this Grand Canyon patch right here, but you can put whatever you want. Overall, great bag. What would I change about it? Two things. One, I do wish that this handle, three things. I just thought of another one. I wish that there was one right here that I could just pick it up and side carry, because that is super clutch. And this handle is so freaking good. I love it. It's just perfectly stitched. It's just magnificent. The other thing, I always carry a water bottle. So today, this is where I keep my coffee, my iced coffee. No place to put that in here. There is no water bottle holder, nothing. Like if they had like a little option to just slide it in right in here on the outside, that would be freaking dope. If there was even an internal spot to put it, although I don't like putting my water and liquids on the inside of my bags, I'll take it if they were able to make that work. But there's just like, there's nothing here. Like if I want to bring this with me, I just have to carry it, which is fine. But I wish there was another pocket there for water bottles. The last thing that I wish this had is a luggage strap right here, just to like throw on top of your luggage. So I do usually only use a backpack, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I also have rolling luggage if I'm going on a longer vacation. So I don't mind carrying this because it is pretty comfortable and it's a beautiful fucking bag. I love wearing it, but why carry it if you don't need to? I have a rolling luggage already. I wish I just had like a little strap here just so I could just put it on and roll away into the sunset. That said, GoRuck does have a program, I believe it's called Scars, where you can send in the bag and they will make any modifications and adjustments that you want to do to that bag. So I think I'm gonna do that at some point in my life because I do plan on having this bag forever. The wax canvas will last. You can send it into GoRuck. They have lifetime guarantee. So I do think at some point I'm gonna try to probably send it in and get some adjustments made to get it more customized to like how I use the bag. But for now, this is perfect. I love this bag. It's beautiful. I love the marks. I have seen a lot of people complain that the wax canvas itself isn't very thick and it is kind of like see-through at times. I don't really care. You know, I think GoRuck especially is known for having bags that people go rucking with and really do crazy things with. And I'm just not that guy. I'm just not. As much as I would love to go take this through a Tough Mudder or a Spartan race or something like that, I'm probably just gonna have whatever's on my back and a bottle of water. That said, this bag does cost an insane amount of money. I think I spent almost $600, which, disclaimer, you don't need this bag. You don't need to spend $600 on a fucking backpack. So for that amount of money, I do get it. I do wish that there was like a little bit of a thicker wax material, but then it would be slightly heavier. So like, I don't know, pros with the cons, right? In conclusion, you don't need to spend $600 on a backpack. I did, because I have a problem. And if you're into backpacks, you kind of know what I'm talking about. But if you're not sure and you're not a huge bag person and you kind of like it, but not really, like, just pass it. It's fine, it's fine. There are other bags that do a great job for a quarter of the price. Now, all of that out of the way, I do love this bag. I do think it is worth it. I do think it is beautiful. I do think I'm gonna use it forever. Even my fiance loves this bag. She kind of wants one now, so we're in the market for another GoRuck for her. This bag it's freaking awesome. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, if you want it and you can like responsibly afford it, you will not regret it. And that is it. Thanks so much for watching the GR2 review. Make sure to like, subscribe, do the whole YouTube thing. But before you go, real quick question. I want to do more videos about things like this, about EDC stuff and backpacks and whatnot. So I'm curious, what do you guys want to see next? I'm debating doing a backpack kind of like collection video, just like all of the backpacks that I own, or more of a deep dive into the tool roll that I carry around, like the actual tools that I have in here that make every backpack useful, or just something completely different, like, I don't know, running videos or desk tours or tips and tricks. I have too many hobbies. But yeah, that's it. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I will see you guys in the next one. See you next time.